Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 1589. I'm your host, Arwin. And before we start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays and 2 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekend. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. That would be much appreciated. You can always use the support. And yeah, I did get a PayPal donation from Blue Pill Devolution, I think it was. Thank you very much for that. Right. Weather today is beautiful. If it wasn't trail to all hell. I even got to see the start of that during sunrise. So yeah, they sprayed the shit out of the place. I wouldn't really see it at ground level, but as soon as you look up in the sky, it's very obvious that today is not meant to be a clear sky day. Hello, Borders Boy, first in chat. Good to see you. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of May, 2023. And I'm late because I had an extremely late night. Couldn't sleep. Basically got haunted by nightmares. Really bad. So I just thought instead of just sitting here feeling nightmarish, sweating for an hour in my bed, I'm just gonna take a walk in the forest in the middle of the night. And I did. And that was kind of cool. And then I got to see the sun rise, basically. But yeah. I still feel kind of rested, but I mean, how am I doing today? Yeah, so yesterday, well, very obvious what that was, and yeah, that lasted pretty much the entire day. Very unstable. So I'm better now, but not completely. Night walks are very cool. Kind of. I mean, it was a really beautiful sky. It was a clear moon and really bright, clear stars. So that was very enjoyable. And distracting, and which is exactly what I was needing at that moment. Because, I mean, it felt like my freaking nightmares were just imprinting on me, you're gonna die now. You're gonna die right now. Today. It's really fucked up. But I managed it. Well, I'm still here. And I was even able to convince myself of that. But I mean, these illusions are so fucking terrible. Because it's just a nightmare. It's like a nightmare telling you what reality supposedly is, what things really were. And it's like this guy that keeps on trying to indoctrinate you and you can't walk away from him. That's kind of what it's like. It's really, really terrible. But I guess that, yeah, it's just a matter of breaking through that. It's kind of like my freaking Dark World vision, except that lasted for an eternity. You just have to sit through it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Except work on not letting the delusion basically psychosomatically kill me. Barn owl. Yeah, well, there's lots of owls around here. Didn't hear it yesterday though. But they like to typically like hang around here somewhere and make their ooh sounds. Right, anyway, hello, Dr. Utker and Logical Conclusions. Today is going to be a short show, in contrast to yesterday. I'm mainly just here to show that, like, yeah, I am back to normal, like I said I would be. But I'm not through it all yet. Wow, that's a pretty big owl. Waters boy. The owls here are a lot smaller. I think they're like owls of this size. So, not super big. They get very loud though. For such a small little birdie. Right. Let's check the temperature. It's probably pretty warm. 16 degrees Celsius, okay. Partly clouded. This is really the description, partly clouded? What do you mean fucking partly clouded? There's no clouds, there's just freaking trail shit being left behind. There is no natural clouds. What a bunch of bullshit. Pure white owl? Wow, okay. Huh. Alright. Right, so yeah. The current government in my country is really trying to fuck it up. While at the same time trying to brag about how we're supposedly a rich country. They're literally like reforming the tax system now in a way that like nobody will be able to just have possession of a house. They're literally rearranging the tax system so that you can't own anything. Like that's happening. And it's safe to say that everybody is livid about it. And I'm being pushed to that thing again, like, okay, so it's really cool that you're all very well aware of exactly what they're doing, but could you fucking stop them already? Perhaps? Right? Or are you just gonna let them flamethrow everything to shit? And there's even just these articles basically just saying that, and I'm like, what the fuck? They are just using the tax system here to try to reform it into a prison state where you literally can't own anything and you can't even escape. They're turning it into a prison. It's really beautiful looking now, but it is being turned into a prison. And there's going to be a lot of homeless people in the future here. A lot of them. if this is all just gonna happen, if it's just gonna roll out and there isn't gonna be a revolt. We need to revolt. I mean it. We need to revolt. And this fucking riches, they've already stolen it. All they're doing right now is just holding the riches they've stolen from us over our heads while they're slowly killing us. Right? With an illusion probably of that it's still ours. Like none of this shit anymore is ours. It's all been stolen. And they're now just exterminating us. Like that's happening. Financially. That's in the works anyway. I mean, it's not literally like, oh, they're being kicked out of their houses right now. But they've set the rules like this. So what are we going to do? Just like ignore everything? Ignore the rules? What about all these corporations and all the farms and all that? Like, they're tied into those rules. You can't just not follow those rules anymore and then expect anything to work. And I don't know, man. I just don't know anymore. I don't know. Is everybody just okay with it? Is everybody just okay here in the Netherlands? Like, yeah, we're all going to die now. Just let it happen. Just let everybody be forced to spend everything on food and then get kicked out of their houses, and then there isn't any food anymore, and then you can't go anywhere anymore, and then you can't buy anything anymore, and then you die. Is everybody okay with that? WEF tards. Yeah, but everybody hates the WEF, but nobody's doing anything about it. There's no... Where is the revolt? Where is the revolt against this supposed farmers' party that's literally betrayed the entire nation, including their supposed group, the farmers? It's just happening. It's all like, oh yeah, they could just get away. They can just completely lie about everything and then stay in power. Why? Why is that possible? Why aren't they immediately pulled out of the government? Like immediately pulled out. Because they've immediately betrayed everything that they were supposedly pretending to be. Why are they still continuing? Why are they integrating? Why are those people not being recalled and arrested for fraud? I don't want to fucking read these articles anymore. I want to read... It's finally over. See? They're in handcuffs now. They're getting transported away to jail or to holding or whatever. Just, I want to see it. Get on with it! I'm sick of reading these articles! Love D. Frank Antediluvian Catharsis. It's by the time By the time we're all supposedly in a position that we would be forced to rebel, it's too late. It's gonna be too late. Because then you're gonna rebel, you're gonna get them out, and what are you gonna do then? You're gonna be sitting in a destroyed country. It's all going to be destroyed. What, you're gonna rebuild it? With what? Being fenced off by all the other countries? What are you gonna rebuild with? How are you gonna rebuild? If you're just gonna wait until it's like a prison riot, what the fuck are you gonna do then? Right? You can't wait with the revolt until everything's already been turned into a prison. It's too late then! What's happening outside my place? Absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on. Nobody's noticing. Everybody's just pretending nothing's happening. Hey Dank, good to see you. Dude, why are you posting a Rumble link in my YouTube chat, Antediluvian Catharsis? Oh, you did, Dank? Oh no, let me check. I haven't checked. Whoa. Dank. Thank you. Man. Yeah, that's quite a substantial PayPal. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Dank. That's amazing. Cuban Revolution. Yeah, Cuba is kind of weird that way. But I mean, the point is, if everybody... Look, Cuba is surviving for how long now? Half a century or something? Or longer? I don't know. When did it happen? For a long time. And they are doing great. Well, they could probably do better, but they're surviving, right? So what happens when everybody does that, right? I mean, you technically don't even have to be that afraid to be isolated. Cuba's doing just fine. So if everybody does that, then that would effectively make it all better for each individual having revolted state. So, yeah. Right, I'm not asking you guys like why or anything. Like why are... This is just a general complaint. You don't have to answer it. Whatever you're going to answer, it's probably going to sell short how complicated the inner workings are of what people are doing. But a lot of it is just being distracted. It's like, yeah. Keep holding on to what you think is leading to success, even though you should know better. Because, like, the entire ground is basically, like, while you're building this building, suddenly the ground is starting to liquefy, right? I mean, yeah, you can finish that building, but you know it's gonna sink into the whole damn thing. Gonna sink in there. It's gonna be not a proper building. And the problem is that just, I guess I could guess that Dutch people just have that tendency of just like, no, just finish what we were doing. And I think that that is part of the distraction mechanism that is preventing an acute revolt scenario. I don't get it. Antediluvian catharsis. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, how do you call that? It's like an exaggeration of the enemy. Which is, by the way, all traits of fear, by the way, doing that. It's like you create an excuse in order not to do something. By idolizing them in a negative way, like an evil god. It's like attributing to them evil godhood. Omnipotence through whatever thing. Yeah, you're growing a vegetable, blah. Yeah. No, there is no, oh, we'll just have our own life. It doesn't work anymore, guys. It doesn't work. They make everything impossible. They go to every set of rules that you have to work with and make it impossible. I've been trying to tell you all. You can't get out of it without revolt. It's not going to happen. You're just gonna see everything die around you. That's right, antediluvian catharsis. Or they'll just spray Agent Orange on the entire forest until it's all dead. Because of climate change, right? Because the forests are bad. Yeah? That's what will happen. You think that sounds ridiculous? Yeah, guess what? Have you taken a look around your fucking eyes as to what they're doing? Everything they do is that. Everything. It's all a matter of waiting till they scale up to that point. They will kill everything. Act. Stop them. Revolt. Physical, violent uprising. Hey, Saptappy, is that sarcasm? Is that sarcasm I see? Are you ready to get chain banned, Saptappy? You ready? You mean it. Well, you have a very bizarre way of saying that then. Bring it. So you're just nuts then? Because to say wholesome stream after I basically do all that, it's not really the right type of description now, is it? I mean, it's honest, direct, rebellious, wholesome. It's a very bizarre pick of words there, Zaptappy. Well, I didn't know that about the word idiots. Antediluvian catharsis. Never heard of that. Scared my whole... Oh, is my whole chat scared? Or did you all go out at the same time to do some garden work for 15 minutes or something? What's going on here, Borders Boy? Antediluvian? The rest of you? I got all kinds of hello in the chat, so where are you now? Okay. Okay, Borders Boy. So how about people that were grown from vats? You scared of those? Yes? Okay. Fair enough. Let me tell you, they're already out there. They were already out there when I was born. There are people that are born in vats that are of my generation. Clones, perhaps, but they're not like, ooh, they're all a copy of each other. It's just people that were like created in a loop out, like, yeah, legal loop outside of society. I think most of them are actually trained to be secret soldiers. I think it's like that. But I have absolutely no research or anything to connect that up. It's just Ubermensch? No, just a mensch that's completely detached from any society spirit. There's nothing Uber about them. They're only Uber in a satanic sense. Oh, a Patreon. Huh, that's been a while. Thank you, Antediluvian. I will check it. If I can find it. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Kylie Doob. Oh, thank you. $15 a month. I really appreciate that. It's good to have another Patreon again. It's been a while. My Patreon is not exactly filled up. It never has been, really. But, I mean, if it works, it works. Some people, it works better than PayPal for them. But thank you for becoming a Patreon, Antediluvian. I really appreciate that. Jesus. Okay, well, I didn't know you had all that experience, Borders Boy. Right, but that thing, that doesn't, I mean, that has nothing to do with clones and shit, I think. I think that has to do with drugs. They got drugs that will, like, enable you to do that. It's like you can get really incredibly wounded and you'll just be able to carry on for a while. And then eventually you'll collapse. But yeah, you personally probably never got to see that part. They were Dutch, that does not surprise me. Is all that true? I guess it is antediluvian. There's a giant amount of nonsensical hassle like that. But the point is that a real revolt would be, say, go fuck your fucking rules, you piece of shit government. Die! That should be the proper response. And all this stupid ninnying and walking around it is fucking pointless. Only thing that's gonna work is a violent revolt. But yeah, you need the numbers. Sometimes in my imagination I think, what if I just took a big horse whip, like one of the big ones, and just went around and just said like, you are going to fucking revolt or I'll whip you to death. Fight now! Just like a crazy man on the street. Of course I know what happens when you do that, but it's like in my imagination often it's like, maybe if I just whip these people, make them feel really terrible pain, maybe then they'll fucking wake up somehow. Or maybe it's just destined for them to all just in a zombie trance walk into their death slowly walk into their death. Have the walls keep shrinking around them and the food diminishing until they literally like just die of weakness. Maybe that's the true fate of the Netherlands, because we're all too fucking pathetic. Yeah. Right, but I mean, protesting is fucking useless. A violent revolt is the only solution, and that means a whole bunch of people with weapons, and you collect the perpetrators. And if fucking police get in the way, you disable them. Yeah, I know, antediluvian. I know, they're fucking sick. Those sniper teams should be identified and strangled. Strangled in an alleyway. I mean it. You do that? You're a fucking sniper team doing that? You should be killed. In a terrible way. Yeah, you're going to resist. You're going to resist the public revolt against a maniacal government. Then you are worse than the government. And you should be killed. I don't even mean like through a court system. Just fucking identified, found, and strangled. Yeah? With a proper revolt, all the fucking police forces and all that shit that gets in the way gets executed on the spot! Yeah, shut the fuck up, Zap Happy, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. Military leaders can do it. Yeah, but they are the ones that are this. The military leaders are the leaders of this fucking eugenics public murdering operation. They're the ones that are actually doing it. Making it happen. Yeah? Military is utterly corrupt. Utterly. Right? But I mean, as soon as war gets serious and basically like bases just get bombed, guess what? Yeah, that means that the fucking military are dead. Now they're dead. Those pieces of shit traitors. Yeah, democidal maniac murderers of their own public. That are very satisfied with slowly having their entire country strangled to death for nothing. For a bunch of disgusting maniacs. Yeah. They deserve to all burn. Burn in drone strikes. That's exactly what you deserve, military. You disgusting traitors. And I hope it's gonna happen soon. Really. That sense, yeah, bring it on. Bring the war, man. Burn the fucking military. Kill them. Kill those pieces of shit. Kill them all. They don't deserve to live. They're traitors to our country. They're allowing this disgusting breakdown of our society to happen. They're allowing a public democidal policy to continue on. They all deserve to die because they're traitors. Not to the fucking maniac in control, but to the public. Yeah? To the public, which is what they really serve. Otherwise, they're just some imperial guard. Well, we don't need an imperial guard. If they're that, then kill them too. Yeah? We don't need no fucking emperor guards. We need a military that's there to protect the public. Not a fucking emperor. I hope you all die in drone strikes. You fucking traitors. You're traitors. You should fucking shoot yourself in the head. Yeah? It's a lot less painful than being burned to death. You fucking traitors. The only redemption I have visible potential for the military is if they do the coup. They do that for us, right? That revolt that we're being forced into doing. They can do it too. They can just decide, yeah, let's not do all of this. Let's just fucking arrest them. Let's just get this over with. Let's get rid of this. Yeah? That's the only redemption for you to be allowed to live! Yeah, I'm not even talking about frickin' America, man. America is fucked. It's just a matter of time before just everything's all dead. Right? I mean, there's probably not gonna be a living fucking plant in the entire United States before this is all over. everything's gonna die. Everything. Because nobody will do anything. It's all gonna happen much worse than here. Nothing. Nobody ever does anything. And it's all gonna die. And there will be a lot of hope reapers. People that are just gonna be like, yeah, just support me to stop it. And they don't stop it. And it's gonna get very popular. They're gonna get very rich. And then everybody's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Because nobody actually wants to do anything. Yeah. When everybody wants everybody else to do something but not them, everybody dies. Right, anyhow, done with that rant. Fucking hell. Just so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And it's like, I don't know anymore, man. It's just, I don't know anymore, like, whether it is real. It's not clear as to what's happening about it. I'm fucking sick of these stupid ass journalists presenting it in an exciting way. Like, why don't you go fuck yourself and actually get real about what is happening so that people can properly size it up, and not for you to just get more fucking clicks. Nobody fucking cares about your fucking clicks. Just get it right. Right, but I mean, there's literally a policy right now, and that's really the thing that got me so livid. It is so criminal. It is insane. They're calling it the USSR 2.0, but I mean, it, like, the USSR was not this bad. They didn't do it like that. Well, maybe they did in, like, the hard phases. It's kind of, but they're saying that they want to buy out farmers, but they're buying out farmers not to, like, move. Like, oh, we don't want that in this country. They don't want you to move your farm. They basically want you to quit farming and, like, have your livestock destroyed. You can't even sell it. It's like they're literally paying farmers to destroy their entire profession. That's happening. That's the thing. they're trying to roll out right now. It's like, yeah, if you give into that, you basically sign something that tells that you are not allowed to farm again. And that like all that stuff you've been using as farm can't be used by another farmer. Like you can't transport it, you can't do anything. They're literally actively destroying farming. There's only one reason to do that, and that is to create starvation. To murder people. Poor people that depend on that food. They're murdering them. When is the violent revolt gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? When are people gonna be fucking sick enough of it to do something about it? I mean, I want to fucking whip people. I want to whip them in the face! When is this gonna happen? When are they finally gonna make a move? So sick of it! Sick of reading about it! Sick of reading about how these fucking scumbags are still alive! The plans need to be destroyed. They need to be destroyed. The people that roll it out need to be arrested. Or dispatched. However the fuck you want to get rid of them. The plan must discontinue. And then once you've done that, it needs to be done with your neighboring countries. And then their fucking plan needs to be stopped and the perpetrators dispatched. And then move on to the rest of the countries surrounding. It needs to happen! Hurry up! Just somebody out there, somebody, please, for the love of God, make a move. Just make the move. Just do it. Other countries will follow. Other countries will follow. Once somebody really starts doing it, it will be spotted. It will be spotted by people, and then you can do it too. All we need is somebody to start it. Please show it. Show how it's done. Hey Gemini, Luna, Euroscepticism? Yeah, well, there's talk of that. It's all super cute. But first and foremost, the people that are literally forcing the agenda shit, that are making these decisions for your country, like my country, they need to be taken care of. What the fuck is the point of talking about doing anything while those people are in power and stealing it and lying, on record lying? They need to be taken care of. And after that, dude, you could do whatever the fuck you could think of. Sky's the limit. It's not the time. You don't need to know a format. The leadership rolling all this out needs to be taken care of. The rest is all not important. Only taking care of them is important. Not however the fucking format's gonna be after that. Taking care of them is important. It needs to happen. That's the only thing you should think about. Taking care of them. How do you do it? Hurry up! You're all afraid. Yeah, well, maybe they need to fucking whip to the face. Just fucking line up in the street and I'll whip every fucking one of you in the fucking face. Maybe then you're gonna fucking wake up. That's nonsense, Borders boy. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, veganism is their agenda. They want you off that. They want you off. They have endless amounts of propaganda created to get you off meat and dairy. Yeah? Endless amounts. Endless amounts. That is what they want. They don't want you to eat that. It's not the other way around. Big Pharma doesn't give a fuck about you eating meat. Right? Big Pharma mostly cares about polluting your meat. Having stupid regulations that they have to be injected with poison so that you eat that poison. And that's the thing that's going to kill you. No, meat and dairy are not toxic. They're extremely healthy. If it's all raw and fresh and unpasteurized. It's extremely nourishing, provably, very quick. You can literally see your tissue grow on you by taking it. Yeah? Extremely nutritious. But it's got to be raw and unpasteurized. And organically fed. Yeah? And Big Pharma wants you to have only polluted garbage. They want you to get sick and die. You don't get sick and die from eating clean, healthy meat and dairy. You get it from the polluted crap. And that's what they want you to have. Yeah, so keep your stupid fucking propaganda somewhere else, vegan faggot. Piss off. No vegans. No vegans allowed here. You're vegan fanatical? Get the fuck out. Yeah? No vegan propaganda here. Stay on the fucking bench. Yeah? Stupid New World Order demon. Yeah? Vegan demon. You're doing nothing but helping the New World Order. That's the only thing you're doing. You don't want to eat it? Cool, man. Don't fucking eat it. Don't propagandize. Yeah? You're a New World Order zombie stooge. Don't do it. You don't want to eat it? Don't fucking eat it. Don't propagandize. Yeah? Don't propagandize against meat and dairy. Keep the lies to yourself in your own fucking head. You don't want to eat it? You imprint all the lies onto yourself about it you want to not eat it. But don't fucking put those lies on other people. Yeah? Actually, that's kind of an hilarious question there. From Zep Teppy, trying to be a smartass, but he's being an asshole, really. How are you going to get food without the government sponsoring you once they overthrow the government? Yeah, well, once the government is overthrown, guess what? The whole system gets rearranged. It's gonna work slightly different after that point. It's gonna be food socialism for a while, or everybody starves. So, yeah. It's not like, oh, the government doesn't give you money anymore, so you're just gonna starve. Yeah, that's not how that works at all. That's not how it works when you create a new government. They don't just basically execute everybody that's on social welfare. It makes no fucking sense. Right. Hey, and if I have to, like, work to be part of, like, the rebuild or whatever, sure, I'll do it, man. If that's what is required. Right? I mean, I'd probably just get a job or a part-time job if it actually got me anywhere. If it wouldn't just, like, make no difference whatsoever. Right? Because the problem is the freaking cost of things, of food especially. It's huge. Like, unreasonably high. My social welfare, like, with that, I barely am able to stay afloat without huge debt. Yeah? Barely able to stay afloat. It's because of the costs of everything. And why is that? Because of the fucking government keeping it like that. Don't you get it? I don't need all that social welfare if the government just stops fucking everything up here. Yeah, we on different paths indeed. Bye! You go on your little vegan fanatical path. I don't want to hear about it, Borders Boy. I never want to hear about it ever. Yeah? Keep your disgusting propaganda to yourself. 'Cause it's lies. Provable lies. And I will not have it here. Yeah? Keep your vegan propaganda lies to yourself. You want to live vegan? You go ahead and you imprint all the delusions and motivational nonsense on yourself you like. But you don't spread lies about that here. Yeah? And I'm not gonna debate you over those lies. Adios! Yeah? Nobody's forcing anybody to eat meat. But don't fucking tell lies. It's that simple. Or Jesus was a vegan? No, he wasn't. He ate fish. What the fuck are you blabbering about? A vegan told you. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Veganism is just another Tavistock arm. Did anybody realize that? That it is a direct Tavistock creation? Fanatical veganism? Stemming from the same arm as fanatical environmentalism? Yeah? Veganism and fanatical environmentalism, same arm. Same source. In writing. It's right there. Veganism was a Tavistock cult. They created it. They created PETA. They created that mentality, that delusional way of approaching it so that you think that it's only evil, like eating meat has always been a satanic thing. It's completely delusional. completely delusional and filled with lies. Everywhere the lies. Meat is toxic. Dairy is toxic. No, it's not. It's provably not. It's just lies. You're just lying. Veganism silly, it's not a solution. Well, it might be a solution to an individual, man. I have nothing against people that want to eat vegan. I have nothing against it. I'm like, dude, that's kind of tough. But man, if you can make it work, that's awesome. I mean it. It's awesome. Shut up, Septepi. It's not fucking funny. Yeah, it's awesome. You want to be vegan? That's pretty cool. But keep your fucking mouth shut towards other people, yeah? Keep your disgusting delusion lies to yourself. Yeah? You want to be a vegan cultist? Keep it to your fucking self. Yeah? It's not a religion. It's not God. You're just obsessed with it. You want to eat vegan? Cool, you eat vegan. Don't push it on other people. Yeah, and especially don't spread your lies and propaganda about how meat and dairy are unhealthy. Per default. They're not. Yeah? It's when it gets treated that get bad, yeah? When the beef is not properly fed, when it gets GMO foods, right? Or where the dairy gets pasteurized. Yeah, it's not healthy anymore then. It's counterproductive then. Yeah, we know. Yeah? But you can't avoid it. If you just do it the right way, you don't have those negative effects. You only have the positive ones, which are measurably, provably there. Don't spread your lies. Huh. Right. Yeah, and hey, there is something even to like, hey, you want to be like a super spiritual path. You want to be... I think that, like, if you... that it is a potential option even to be vegan if you, as a following of the path of Christ. Yeah? Because Christ didn't really like meat eating. It's probably, it has a negative influence to a certain extent on your spirit. But that's like really little compared to everything else. It's like, it's not even relevant at this point. Like, it's not relevant with everything that's going on. Like, we're all rolled way down the road. Like, it's just not relevant. We're not in the position in which that would have the intended effect that Christ has, right? It's not gonna work. It's not relevant. You can do it as a personal dedication, but I mean, it's what the fuck is it gonna make kind of difference? Because you can be vegan, you're still gonna be filled with delusional bullshit and lies, right? I mean, how does that make you closer to Christ? Doesn't. Yeah? You want to be closer to Christ? Get the fucking lies out of your system! Step 1! Get the lies out at any cost! Including complete isolation. Yeah? That's the true path! That's where it starts! Hey, Steven, that's hilarious. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Eating cows only? What the fuck are you talking about? I really don't understand what it is you're trying to say, Zeptab. I get the feeling you're just being obstructive here. Makes me want to kick you out. I don't know why you do that. It's not fucking funny, Zeptappy. Stop trying to make a joke out of it. It's not fucking funny. I'll kick you the fuck out if you keep this up. Cows are not really that... What the hell are you talking about, George Sanford? Cows are milk makers. Without cows, there is no cheese. Or there's no butter. I mean, which one was it? I don't remember. It's just that cow milk has a very unique property compared to like goat milk. And there's not... You can't do everything with just goats. So, no. Cows, they're there for a reason. Over the years you can see their fit. Yeah, I know, antediluvian. Yeah, I know all too well. Just look at them. Look at how they're looking. It's not good. Yeah. I mean, it's very simple. Certain type of quality meat and fats, they get assimilated by your system very quickly. Because it's like, oh, this fits right in there. That's what your body does with that, yeah? If you try to replace all that with only vegetables, it doesn't work like that. Because vegetables have to be transformed by your body and transformed again until finally, out of all that hassle, you get a little bit of a replacement. Yeah, that's how it really works with veganism. You have to eat a lot and your body has to work very hard to make all that stuff out of it. Right? Yeah, breatharian. It's an interesting concept, but it doesn't work in this world. I mean, breatharian only works in a very peaceful world. Like, if you don't have any stress. Otherwise, it's like just something happens and then you die. So, yeah, breatharian is a pretty cool concept, but it's not very practical for this age. Age of propaganda and fear porn everywhere. I mean, it's not gonna work. Right. Anyhow, I'm rounding out the show. It's been a bit of a shouty show. At least I didn't cry like yesterday. But yeah, I've got some oh, it's nonsense. Yeah, whatever, man. You don't know. But today was basically me being pissed off with Government Day. Which is also like directly tied in with the whole feeling, right? I mean, the hatred that I had even towards myself yesterday was partially because of learning about this type of thing. But even worse, but from the same people, same psychopathic Satanists, and then me not doing anything about it, yeah? It gives me literal nightmares that never go away. They're only gonna go away once once I know those people that were behind what I experienced back in the day, that are the same group of people that are doing this now, that is in the current event. Once they are being taken care of, that's when it basically can finally rest. And then probably I'll be able to like really openly speak directly about the details of things that I've seen. And I can't. It wouldn't amount to anything if I did. Because I'm not a proper witness. I don't have names. I don't even recall faces. A lot of them. So it's pointless. I can merely describe what yeah. Anyway. Humans need to eat. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna round out the show. So thanks everyone for coming. I hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays and 2 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekend. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. And thank you, Dank, for the PayPal support. And was it Antediluvian for becoming part of the Patreon? Really appreciate it for all the support, you guys, in this hated time for me. Right. So I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 1590 on a Thursday, and I'm going to join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which is already started up for like 10 minutes, so I'm kind of late. Hope to see you there, and until the next video, keep it flat.